squat. Good. Okay, knees up. Get the arms moving as well. Get the knees nice and high. And flicking the feet up behind, so flick them right up to the bum, back straight, head up. Try not to lean forwards, head up. Good. And just flicking the feet out in front. Try not to lean back, stay upright. And then just out to the sides. So you're flicking the feet out to the sides. And just jogging. Knees up. Feet up. Out to the front. Out to the sides. And just jogging. Okay, and just up there, circle the arms forwards. And backwards. One forwards, one back. Change. Keep up. Change. 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 Not keeping up, are you? Okay, shake off. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, chimay. And there, step to your left into sitting stance, single punch. Tip. Okay, so check your stance, make sure your knees are bent, feet facing directly forwards. Okay, get nice and low in this stance, back nice and straight. Okay, so there's lots of you still doing this, I can see on the Zoom sessions where you're still stood up. Okay, so make sure your knees are bent, get nice and low. Okay, punch into the middle of the body. Okay, ready? We're going to do 10 punches my time. Ready? After me. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Ilgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo. Good. Roll back to this position. From there, taking your right leg back into a walking ready stance. Right leg back, walking ready stance. Hands out to the sides. Keeping the leg as straight as possible. Front rising kick, cross the hands, back and block. So remember, not bending the leg at all. Keep that leg straight. Ready? My time. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yasu. Elgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo. Okay, change legs. So you've got your left leg back. Check your stance. Make sure you've got your left leg back. Ready? Same again on this side. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Das. Yas. Elgo. Yodo. Aho. Yo. And roll. Okay, take your right leg back, walking stance, low block. Okay, so walking stance, low block. So check your stance, make sure you've got a good, nice long walking stance, front knee bent, back leg straight, okay, back foot facing as far forwards as possible. So just check all that. No, just say that, check it. Give you a second to actually check. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Good. We're going to step forwards in walking stance. Single punch. Okay, we're going to do 2 going forwards and 2 going back. So make sure you've got room in front of you. Ready? Hana. Do. And backwards. Hana. Do. So just check everything. Make sure your stance is correct. Punch into the centre. Shoulders are square here, so you're not leaning into the punch. Check your shoulders are square. Check that your wrist is straight down to your front 2 knuckles. Okay. Check all that first. Coming forwards again. Hana. Do. Check your stance. Shoulders square. Hana. Do. Good. We're We're going to change that to middle block, reverse punch. Crossing your hands, so your blocking hand is on the outside, both hands facing away from you. Blocking hand on the outside. Okay, it's going to come across, reaction hand back to your hip. Okay, followed by a reverse punch. Make sure you get hip twist on the block, extend, reverse punch. Okay, ready? Coming forwards. Do. Going backwards. Do. Moving forwards, same thing, check everything. Do. And backwards. Do. Good. So remember we were talking about how to accelerate techniques and how to make your techniques look sharp. Let's try and put that in there as well. So relax, accelerate, relax, accelerate. We're going to do the same now, low block. Blocking hand on the inside facing you. Right, you're grabbing your ear and putting it on your knee. Other hand facing away from you, so the hands are back to back. You're going to do low block, reverse punch. So on the inside, the low block, extend, the reverse punch. Okay, coming forwards. Do. And backwards. Do. And forwards. Do. And backwards. Do. If you're not a little bit out of puff after doing that, you're not trying hard enough. Yeah, it should be hard work if you're working really hard. It shouldn't just be easy, go through the motions, nice and sharp. Okay, brawl. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do a lunge. So taking your right leg back into a lunge position. So have your body upright, front knee bent, back foot up onto the ball of the foot. Just dropping this back knee down towards as far down towards the floor as possible, but body upright. So we're not leaning forwards doing it, not leaning on this front leg, but into this position. Back foot up on the ball of the foot. And then we're going to come up and we're going to do a kick from there, okay? So we're going to do front kick from that position. So step back with your right leg into a lunge. Go, right leg back into a lunge, up, front kick. Back leg right into a lunge, front kick, okay? Stick with me, lunge, front kick. We'll do one more on that side, lunge, front kick. Okay, let's change legs. You've got the other leg back now into a lunge, so left leg doing the front kick. Hana. Good. Lunge, do. Lunge, set, lunge, net. Good. Going to do the same, but the kick this time is going to be turning kick. So after you've lunged back, as you come to do the kick, you're going to have to pivot on the ball of your foot, pivot your hips around so you can do a turning kick. So pivot the ball of the foot, coming across doing turning kick with the ball of the foot. Ready? Hana. Lunge, turning kick. Do. Set. Net. Good, change legs. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Good, change legs. Going to do side kick this time. So after you've done the lunge, knee will come all the way around, straight line kick, and back. So side kick this time, ready? Hana. Lunge, up, do, set, net. Good, change legs. Ready? Hana. Lunge, side kick, do, set, net. Good. Roll. Okay, I'm going to just do a little bit of stretching because it's quite warm at the moment, which probably aids your stretching a little bit actually. So what I want you to do is just lie down on the floor. So you can see you're going to lie down on the floor. Okay, let's get down there on the floor. Then what you're going to do is you're going to hug both knees in towards you. Just relax. Hug the knees nice and tight up into the chest. Okay, so we're just stretching out our lower back here. So we're going to try and hold these for 20-30 seconds, as like we did before. Remember, the longer you hold them, the more you're improving your flexibility. So 30 seconds plus would be ideal. Okay. Alright, so the next one's more of a mobility, so it's a movement. So from there, just place your hands on the floor, and you're just going to basically be rocking your knees from side to side. But what you need to try and do is keep your shoulders on the floor. So you see I'm not coming up with it, I'm not rocking my upper body, okay? Shoulders stay on the floor, both of them, so they don't move at all, okay? And you're just rocking your knees from side to side. Okay? Ideally, trying to get your knees all the way down, okay? That depends on your mobility and flexibility of your lower back, so you're just rocking from side to side. Okay, keeping those shoulders on the floor. Good. Okay, turn and face you this time. So from there, this time you're going to have your knees go one way and your arms go the other. We're just going to hold it there this time. Just relax your arms down, relax your knees down. Just twisting the lower back, just nice and gently. Just hold it there, no bouncing. Just relax. Might even fall asleep here actually. Good. And then just slowly drop your knees to the other side and take your arms over to the other side and your head. And then again, just relax in that position. Your knees drop down and your arms drop down. Good. Okay, just bring your knees slowly back to the middle and then just slowly sit up. Okay, from that position, put your left ankle onto your right knee. Okay, so the idea here is that you're pushing this knee, okay, as far away from you as possible. So what I don't want is you to be doing this. Okay, so push this knee away, okay, in that position. If you find this fairly easy, then just bring it all a little bit closer, okay, but push this knee away. So I don't want this up here, push this knee away. So this knee as far away from you as you can comfortably go. You should feel a stretch around the hip area around here, okay? If not, like I say, just bring it in a little bit closer, okay, and push this away a little bit further, okay? Have your body as upright as you can as well. So have your arms straight at back, so you're not leaning back on your arms straight, so your body's upright, and just hold it there. Okay. So it should look like this from the side. Okay. Good. So from that position, this foot you've got up, just put it flat on the floor, like this, and give yourself a big hug. Hug your knee in towards you. So again, you're trying to pull this knee away from your hip, really, so you're pulling it in and across your body, so hug it in, yeah. But as you hug it, you're just pulling it away. That's the idea. So don't just hug it to you, pull it across and hug it in. So hold it there. Again, you should feel a stretch all around here, around your hip. In 20 seconds, 30 seconds, that kind of thing. Good. What you're going to do now is you're going to twist your spine a little bit, so just pop this arm behind, so that's your right arm behind your left leg, as it were, and just turning your body as far around, get your head round as well. Twist it into a little ball. hold that. And relax. Okay, and then just come back up to this position. All right, let's swap them over. So put your left foot back down on the floor, put your right ankle on your left knee, and push your right knee away from you. And again, if it's too easy, just move a little bit closer. Body upright, pushing that knee further, as far away from you as possible. So you're stretching it off the hip. Hold it there, so hold in 20-30 seconds. Take nice deep breaths in and breathe out. Try and relax and enjoy. Okay, stretching shouldn't be a trauma. Okay, it should feel quite nice actually. And just relax. The more you relax, the more your muscles relax. Okay, so just relax, deep breath in, breathe out. Maybe able to push it a little bit further the more you relax. Okay, let's put this foot, so your right foot, onto the floor. Okay. And again, just hugging that knee in towards you, pulling the knee as far away from the hip as possible. Got carpet, wearing carpet. Okay. Again, just hold it there, hug that in. It's too hot for hugs. Not too hot, never too hot. I suppose that's some benefit of not being training in the sports hall. Okay. Now how much you will like that when it's boiling hot. Okay, and then put your left hand across and just twist your body round. Just keep your head round as well. So this is really just, again, mobility of your lower back, of which mine is poor. Again, try and relax, try not to be tense. If you can't have a reasonable conversation with somebody while you're doing this, if you're like, I can't do this, I'm stretching today, oh, it really hurts, then you're too tense and your muscles are going to feel tense too. Good. And relax and back up to here. And then just take that leg off, give your legs a little shake. Okay, so now you're just going to have one leg straight, okay, and then tuck the other one up as far as you can up in towards your groin there. Okay, be careful of your knees. So if this leg isn't the important bit really. So if this is uncomfortable on your knee, it can be a little bit further out. So that's not the important bit really. So we're keeping this leg as straight as possible. So lots of you, when we're trying to stretch our hamstrings here. Lots of you, when you do that, you have your knee bent. Okay, that's not doing anything because the hamstring attaches this side of the knee and that side of your hip. So if I bend my knee, if you imagine this was an elastic band from here to here, okay, then if I bend my knee, I've released some of the pressure on the elastic band. So I need to stretch the elastic band as far as it will go to be able to stretch. Okay, so I understand why you bend your knee, because it doesn't hurt so much. But that's the point, you've taken the pressure off. So make sure that this knee is flat down, okay? If you struggle with that, put your hands on it, make sure it is flat, okay? If you really struggle with that, you can put this foot across it, and then you can't lift it up, okay? So keeping it flat. So some of you might find that actually just going to here is stretch enough, that you can feel the stretch there. Make sure that we're bending from the hip here and not the back, so we're not trying to do this. So first off, think about getting yourself nice and tall, and then coming forward. Okay, so try that. And it might be, like I say, that you get to here and that is far enough, and you can feel that stretch. Some of you might be here, some of you might be able to hold onto your ankles. Okay, if you can, try and get your hands over the top of the foot, okay? And try and get both over, okay? And then just try and get as far down as you can. So some of you, I know, can get your head on your knees. I'm not quite there, okay? But ideally, if you can, get your head as close to your knee as possible, over the top there. And again, have your foot facing up, your toes facing up. So even if you can only get to here, try not to have your toes facing forwards, have them facing up. And you're just holding that, okay, hold that all that time. And if the stretch eases off, which it will do, then just take it a little bit further and take a deep breath in and breathe out. Relax the muscles, take it a little bit further. Deep breath in and out, relax. Take it a little bit further. Just hold it there, 20-30 seconds plus, remember, the longer the better. If you can do longer, it's great. Good, and relax. Okay, we're going to switch over, so tuck that leg in, straighten out your other leg, covered in carpet still. Okay, so tuck that up, think tall, deep breath in, think tall, and come forwards, swan dive, down towards your toes. As far as you can, deep breath in and out. A little bit further if you can. Remember, try and relax. Don't tense. If you're tense, your muscles are tense. No tense muscle wants to stretch any further. Okay. So your body's response is to tighten up the muscles. Okay, so relax them. Be relaxed. Think relaxed. Chill out. Weather's nice. Again, deep breath in and out. Go a little bit further. Okay, we did this last time. Just straighten both legs out. Okay, and again, think tall, deep breath in, and reach as far as you can. Grab both toes this time again, try and get your head down. Try and pull your toes towards you, because if you're doing that, you're also stretching your calf a little bit. Deep breath in, and breathe out. And then just relax and come up, just give the legs a little shake again. Well done. What I want you to do is lie on your front now. Okay. So from that position, just take hold of one of your feet or your ankles. Try and keep your knees together. Okay, so one leg straight. Okay, so it's like the one we do standing up and you all fall over, but it's a little bit harder because you can't cheat with your hips. They have to stay on the floor. So keep both hips on the floor. And you're just trying to pull this one forwards, and you're stretching off your quad at the front here. Okay, so try not to twist at all. Have your body straight, knees together, and then if you can't feel that stretch, then just ease your heel closer to your bum. Okay. Just hold it there. You'll probably find you feel this more than when you stood up, and like I say, that's due to the fact that we've restricted your hip movements, so you can't cheat. Just hold it there. Again, deep breath in, breathe out. Need to hoover this carpet, I've decided. It's getting grubby. Relax. Change legs, so tuck that one in towards you, keep knees together, back straight. Again, ease it in towards your bum if you're not feeling the stretch. If you struggle to reach your ankle at all, then just grab the back of your dough block and pull, or put a towel around your foot and hold the towel. So you hold the towel here instead if you can't reach your foot. And build it up from there. That's how to improve it. So if you can only get to here and you're like, well, I can't reach my ankle, like I say, either back of the dough block and pull that in towards you, or put a towel around your ankle and pull the towel around, or a scarf or something like that. Because you'd easily find a scarf at the moment, wouldn't you? Hold it there, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Excellent. Stretch that out. And from there, just push yourself up, roll back onto your ankles, stretching out in front, as far forwards as you can. Get your head down. Just hold it there, stretching off the lower back again. Slow breathing, just deep breath in, breathe out, relax and enjoy. And up towards fours, and then from there, just up onto your feet, okay, and have to bring the feet in a little bit, feet flat on the floor. Push your hips nice and high, so you're trying to make like a V shape out of yourself, so lift this bit up nice and high, heels on the ground, head down. Again, push the heels down. Again, if this is easy for you, just make the gap smaller. Most important thing is the heels are flat down on the floor, so we're not up on the balls of the feet. Push them down. Okay, just bend the knees. And just slowly curl up, curl up, curl up, curl up. Okay, give yourself a little shake out. Okay, so today's technical is knife hand strikes. Okay, so there are a few different types of knife hand strikes. So if we just do L stance knife hand strike, okay, so remember we did talk about hand parts the other day. So this is your knife hand here, okay, not including your little finger. So the harder bit down the bottom here, that's your knife hand, okay. But you do need to keep your fingers tight together, okay, and your thumb here, not touching, okay, but in and out of the way, not across it, okay, and you're using this bit here as you come across, okay, you're striking in there. When you're doing a knife hand strike, okay, the crossing of the hands is similar to doing low block, okay, or an outer forearm block, because you're using the outer forearm part of your arm. So it's facing you and open in the knife hand position. Reaction hand is facing away from you, so the hands back to back. So again, a bit like the whole grabbing the ear thing we talked about earlier. Okay, so it's on the inside and it's coming across this way, other hand back to your hip. Okay, and if you're in an L stance, imagine that you're squeezing your shoulder blades together and you're pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades, so you're very much side on in your L stance there. Okay, so you're not trying to do it this way. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, elbow in somebody behind you there with your reaction hand. Okay, so crossing and out. Knife hand strike. Accelerate. Out. So in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, and same on the other side. Okay, so striking hand on the inside facing you. Reaction hand facing away from you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so that's your knife hand strike. Okay, and then we've got an inwards knife hand strike. Okay, we've got an inwards knife hand strike. For this one, you don't cross your hands on the reaction. Okay, you extend your reaction hands. Remember, they've got to travel at the same distance and speed, okay, to create a power. So this hand is extended out, and this one's coming across. So you come in inwards knife hand strike, so it turns over, say, strike into the neck, okay, with the knife hand here, coming in. So an inwards knife hand strike, so extending the reaction hand, and in. Extend the reaction hand and in. Yeah? They've got to travel same distance, same speed. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah? Same on both sides. Extend that hand out. Obviously, those people who know 1 kyo, your reaction hand comes here on that one, but they're still travelling same distance and speed. Yeah? They're coming in same distance and speed. There has to be a twist in that hand as well, so it's facing away, facing up, facing away, facing up. Yeah? has to be a twist, same as what we did just now with the knife hand. Facing this way, facing that way, facing this way, but there's a twist in the hand. Okay, and then we've got a reverse knife hand strike. So again, we talked about hand parts the other day. So this is our reverse knife hand as we discussed. Okay, along here. So now you have to tuck the thumb out of the way because I'm going to be striking this way. So I can't have the thumb sticking out. Okay, so tuck that out of the way. And again, with this one, you're extending the hand, the other hand, and coming across. Extending. So this is my reaction hand. Snap it back. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So underneath the last two, the reaction hand extends, not crosses. Okay, so here, but there has to be one. They both have to travel same distance, same speed. Okay, so extend, breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, so that's your reverse knife hand. Okay, have a little practice at those. I know that that's above some of your grades, but why not get the hang of it now? Have a look, see if you can make it work for you. And if it's not quite right, we'll tidy it up when we see you next. So go and check out your email for the challenge and the activity for this week. Okay, well done, good work. There was no cat in the video today. I had to steal the small furry thing to ensure there was a pet. Okay, ready? Good, face me, cherry up. Pinye. That's that.